So I originally wrote the script for this video to be a kind of amusement park kind of themed sort of thing. The running thing with the artworks for each release was like amusement park related stuff, especially with the full EP art. But I read it back to myself, and it was actually pretty cringy. So we're just not gonna do that. Instead, we're just gonna treat this like a regular org ranking video. Yeah, today we are ranking the Pegboard Nerds Full Hearts EP. Let's get started.
2, 3, play on!
So, coming out number 1 with this EP is the song Oscar. Now, or I assume I pronounced that correctly. Fuck me. This song kind of gives you a taste for what the full song is gonna be. It doesn't just give you a intro, but then change into like a generic bro step drop, which happens a lot in a lot of Pegboard Nerds tracks. Instead, the sound design is very prevalent throughout the rest of the track, which I think is good because then once you hear the intro, you kind of have something that you expect the drop to have elements from the intro during the drop. I did not script this very well, and because of that, it kind of gives you a little sense of satisfaction knowing that like your expectations were met, which doesn't happen too often within a lot of Pegboard Nerds song. Now, the only thing I kind of dropping that kind of brings the song down is this lack of variation. Yes, the familiarity from the drop and the intro is a good plus for the song, but at the same time, it prevents it from having a lot of like variations and sound designs and elements and all that kind of stuff. I could just go on forever, but I'll just leave it at this. It's nice for it to have the kind of like stylistic sound that's prevalent throughout the entire track, but it prevents it from having a nice variety. If that makes any sense. At number 4, we have Steel. And this song is very loud and clear to be a big room house song. With its very basic beats with some pretty catchy vocal chops during the melodies. And also kind of prevalent throughout the drop, I guess. The thing I really enjoy about Big Room House is this really bassy, heavy beats. Which yes, is very prevalent in pretty much any Big Room House track, but that's kind of what makes the genre good to me. And you can argue that Big Room House itself isn't a good genre. I think it's kind of a hit and miss in my opinion, and this song is a definite hit. Again, the vocal chops make it very catchy, the beats are very basic even for a Big Room House song, which keeps the song interesting because it kind of like precedes your expectations of how basic the beats are going to be. It kind of just blows it through the roof. The guy on the cover art just took the big like weight he was holding and just tossed it through the roof and all the way to frickin' Jupiter. That's how basic those beats are.
Like a purple people with me. It was
Number 3 is Purple People Eater. Try saying that 5 times real fast. And the intro of the song right off the bat is interesting to me. It's kind of like, you know how like a lot of like kids Halloween songs kind of try to be like, you know, it's kind of a spooky kind of thing for kids. I just feel that's kind of what the intro here is doing, but it actually fills it with a dark, like legitimately dark atmosphere, with those kind of like shallow-like vocals sung by an adult in a very eerie manner, and then the build-up comes in and it transcends from the melody, the dark melody, to the intense bro step drop very well at a very steady pace. And so by the time the build-up's over, once the drop comes along, it doesn't feel too out of place. As well as and the vocals of the flying purple eater monster thing, it never goes away, which kind of keeps the track memorable, as well as give it a little bit of identity and kind of makes the whole purple people eater aesthetic, I guess, kind of an important part of the track. Otherwise, it would just be kind of a out of place kind of sort of thing for a bro strip track. So number 2 is Escape with Dion Timmer. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I really like Dion Timmer. And having Pegboard Nerds mixed with Dion Timmer, two fantastic bro step masters, It's just like what Barbecue asked for. Interestingly, the intro starts off with a very hands-up kind of beat to it, which Dan Timmer has been doing a lot lately, especially with some of his more previous tracks. And then it also filled in with the roaster track from the Pegboard Nerds mostly. And I do like how the hands-up beats have blends between Dan Timmer's signature as well as the Pegboard Nerds signature. However, once the drop comes along, there's a little bit more of a Pegboard Nerds lean rather than the Dan Timmer lean. So, which kind of like breaks the balance between two. And there's also the fact that the brushstroke drops aren't nearly as interesting as the hands up sections of the drop. And I wish they would have kept the hands up elements going on even during the drop. I feel that could have made the song a little bit better than what it was. But for what it's worth, it's still absolutely fantastic. And finally, to my number one pick, and probably one of my favorite songs of the year, believe it or not, Harpoon, with the Pegboard Nerds and Knife Party. Holy shit, I did not expect Knife Party to be on Mcat anytime soon. But surprises happen, and this is definitely a very pleasant surprise. Like, how do I even describe the song, really? It's very electro-influenced. However, both elements for both Knife Party and the Pegboard Nerds are very present throughout it. And while it is kind of basic for what they're going for, I think they nail it pretty well. Knife Party's signature sound design is very prevalent, especially throughout the drop, and the Pegboard Nerds kind of like mastering an atmosphere, I guess. The little bits in there also help bring the track together, balancing both styles of sound design from both artists. Not to mention, like, the melody as well. It's probably the most memorable part of this track because, I don't know, just something about this, like, vocal shop singing You Take Me Higher Than Love or whatever. It's just like, I don't know, it really adds a nice level of charm and style to the song. Definitely something you want to put in to lighten the mood in a big party or something, which I think would do a really good job. Like, seriously, if I had the ability to dance, I would just dance to the song all day long because, damn, I just love the song too much. And hopefully, I don't know if it's guaranteed, but hopefully we may get more from Knife Party soon on Mcat. I mean, I would love to see that. That would be the most epic thing ever. Don't you agree? I think that about wraps up this EP ranking. So yeah, this was a lot of fun, wasn't it? I really like this EP. I don't think there's a single track in this EP that I don't like. So yeah, thanks for the Pegboard Nerds for delivering another great EP. Either way though, I think that's all. I'm Ash Wolf, and if you excuse me, I have to get my tickets for the Full Hearts amusement park before they sell out. Shit. Oh, what am I doing recording this video when I could get my tickets? Help me get my tickets, Bobby.